Hello. I've been working on the next book. We kind of had a nice opportunity to go somewhere for a week, and we had an ice storm, and so it's been really busy. But I've been working on this Steampunk Lapbook book journal, and kind of having fun with sort of, I love this guy's jacket, and some like metal things, and just more collage on the front, and steampunk images. And I still have enjoyed sort of having that book in the middle, and then some fold-out Lapbook sections on either side. And this has Tim Holtz's abandoned paper that I used, along with a couple of other kinds of papers. That's really fun. And I still love the marbled paper with the colors. This black and blue just really seems to match it well for me. So still marbled paper, so lots of little bits in here, and little tags and pockets, and ephemera, and a lot of patent pieces, and just lots and lots of little bits. I didn't put things in every pocket, mostly because this is jam-packed, and I just felt like it's like really stuffed, and you can definitely take out things or put more things in, but it's pretty packed, so I kind of kept it a little bit on the light side. And then this opens. There's just stuff in here. And then these are tea-dyed, and there's craft paper and vellum and tags, and then ephemera, other things. And here's a wonderful bike design, and some more ephemera in here. And in here, papers. There's some, I think the cover of this is in here. It's a sort of electrical booklet, and a nice patent from the telephone, and then some dark room, and then some really great paper from a vintage medical book, and I just love the design and the detail. And then this little booklet opens and has some more. This is a watch from a vintage book of watches and clocks, and tag. So this closes, and then that tie's closed, and that's the front part. And then this section, there are 4 signatures. Each one has some of this great paper, and this is vintage. A magazine that's Italian has really great shiny paper, and I think it's from the 40s, and so the images lend itself really well to the steampunk. And so this is just a variety of papers and this is from a different magazine, some old piano music paper, and some more ephemera. And this is another paper I was using that was tea-dyed. Yeah, so a mix of paper, and then there's a really great refrigeration book, I think, from quite a while back. I'm not sure if it was the 40s or the 50s. So it has a lot of the design. It's meant it's for folks to use it to fix things. But I love the drawings, so that's in here. The United States Patent Office, and then bits of the marble paper in the corners. and some downloads of steampunk paper, and more on the other side of this vintage camera book from Italy. And then there's some little mechanical parts and tags that are kind of tucked in. And this is another one from that clock book. And then on the back of each of these signatures is a pocket, and some more of them are in there. So this and I'll go ahead and kind of close these at the end rather than working on that now. And so each page, and I love these tabs, and I just kind of staple them on. So there's some pages for writing, but not really that much, because it was mostly fun to have all these different kinds of papers to use. And everything is pretty much tea-dyed. And lots of these tags. And some of this paper is sewn in, and there's lots of little mechanical charms and tags. And more of these electric and gas refrigeration, that's what it is. I should look and see what year that book is. It's pretty cool, but I don't really know how old it is. And I don't know off the top of my head when refrigerators were created. So I have no idea. I love this typewriter one. I think it's upside down. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what I was thinking. Really lovely tags. I love these tags. It's with the same, some with the same paper, so that's really fun. Another charm with the second signature, and another and then just a paper with some extra tags and some paper in there, and more of this Italian magazine paper, and some of them right here. So similar papers throughout each of the signatures. So, and then that way it's just kind of evenly dispersed. And obviously the back is, I don't want to pull it off, but there's drawings on the backs of these too. It's a little bit, this paper is not too thin, but I don't want to rip it right there. And that's a fun tag with some more charms. And I do like to stuff my journals because I love how they feel nice and chunky. And so this definitely has a nice chunky feel. You might want to take stuff out because it's super fat. So, and I didn't put anything in these pockets just because I wanted to see all the graphics. And that's the end of the third signature. Also, so there's one of these in each one, and some tags in some of them. And oh, I love that. That's a hoot. And I'll write down, this I downloaded, and I'll put the link to that. I think sometimes I forget the links. I feel like I forgot one somewhere back. 1974 National Electrical Book, and that's what this paper is from. This is sewn in, so that's just tucked in there. And that's the last signature with the pocket and paper there. And then this other signature, it's a little bit on the chunky side. I think it kind of gets... these are tabs from a vintage office little container I have of old clips that would hold sheets of paper together, but you can only get like 2 together with them, I think. And let's see. So this is another bunch of different paper. This is watercolor paper and lined paper, and then just a tuck spot for some tags under there. And let's see, so these open, and just some little tags and bits in there, and a little number here, a letter, and some tab and stuff. And then that just kind of keeps them closed. And I did get the Tim Holtz die cut, which, because I just love them so much when other people were using them. So, and then this is really fun. This is from that clock book, and there's different clock hands. And then it's just a tag that comes out, so. And then this opens. And this is another great piece from the one of the medical books, the French medical books. And some ephemera that tucks in. And another patent for camera. And a tag. So that ties closed. And then, nope, this way. That ties closed, so I'll tie that. And this comes, nope. And that closes. So maybe I'll change it. Maybe if it goes the other way, that would be better. So it's pretty chunky. It's easy to squeeze that way, but it'll kind of stay around that. So thanks so much. And I'm working on another one. And then I'm moving on to maybe something like flowers or springtime. Kind of girly. All right, thanks.